Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is October 10th, 2024. It is a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. And we've got a lot to go through today, so let's get going. We got a bunch of stuff. First, of course, we do have another Insidious quest. I'm sure everybody was anticipating this. We'll be seeing Shaw once again. He was around the first time, and we'll be taking on a new stage for him. When you complete that new stage, you will be able to unlock a new Transcension form, Jushinka, of Char. And you can see we have two Evo forms available already. You can turn either one of those if you played it the first time, and turn that into the new Jushinka form. And you'll be taking on this new Chokyukyoku stage, and clearing this will give you that option to Jushinka, the character. You also get a Strike Shot alternate voice set for Sha there. In addition, on your second and third clear, you'll also be able to pick up 50 copies of Sha there. So you can get that old version that you had too, if you wanted to leave that alone, and then you can get the new version to the new Jushinka form if you so please. I don't believe they said anything about feeding one to another so that you can get an Ableberry slot, so that does not seem like an option, unless the old one had it, which I don't think so, so just be careful about that. Now, do you know that once you clear this stage, then you will be able to unlock another Chokyukyoku stage, and this one is going to be, I assume, a little bit harder because the reward for clearing this stage is to get the Striker's card. So generally that stage is a little bit difficult, so just keep that in mind, and it's completely ignorable. If you don't want to do it, forget about it. You're only going to be missing out on, I guess, the clear orbs, bragging rights, and the Striker's card. Now of course, if you do like Gundam series, this might be a great Striker's card for you, but otherwise that's it. It's just a Striker's card and not something that I've even looked at since God knows when, so be it. There's going to be another gacha available. This is going to be the Golden Haro gacha. We have the regular green version that you can get items on. This one will be specific for super type scrolls. You can see there are 4 options there, and as long as you're diligent to pull this once every day, you will get all 4 super type scrolls. You will not get any dupes, so you'll just be able to pick up one, the second, the third, the fourth, in some random order. This special Haro gacha will start on the 12th of October and last until the end of the collab. And of course, hopefully, if you're watching this right away, you have not missed out on the fact that it is Monster Strike today. Not Monster Strike, it's Monster Strike Day today. Make sure you don't forget to pick up that Tokudama, which is always nice to have, as well as that Insta Transcentral. I am getting low on that, so getting a little scared about it. And let's talk about some 11th anniversary news. The co-op gacha is active. I've actually not done that yet with my account. I will do that maybe this weekend. It's been a little bit busy. My parents are visiting this week, so that of course means I'm not going to be at my computer by myself all the time, so I need to do a bunch of other stuff. So hopefully this weekend I should be able to get some time, maybe mid next week at the latest, but it'll be there soon, so don't worry, you didn't miss it. It's just I haven't gotten around to do it yet, but you have until the 12th of November to do it, so no rush at all. And if you are still looking for somebody to pull it, do consider looking at the Discord server that we have a link for in the description below. And you may have noticed that the rank missions are now active. If you have reached rank 110, which should be anybody, and then rank 1110, which is a very small population, you will be able to pick up a special reward, which allows you to do a single pull, which guarantees you a 6-star monster. Now this mission will be lasting until the 10th of November, so don't forget to do that. And even if you're just starting out right now, as long as you clear out some of those bonus stages, you will skyrocket up to rank 110 like nothing. So you can do it. New people, won't be a problem. And of course, you know, they just keep reiterating this. The pay pack for The 11th anniversary is also purchasable. Remember, this gets you a monster that debuted between year 10 and 11, which means it's a relatively new monster, and limited monsters are possible out of this. And of course, if you purchase this from the web store, you can purchase yourself a second pack. Whereas if you are completely in game, you are limited to only one. So use the web store. And they also announced that we will be getting the Mon Pass trial. Everybody who does not have the Mon Pass right now will be able to get this as well. You get a bunch of benefits, like each day you get a free refill of stamina, your experience, you will get experience bonus points even joining as a guest. Very small, so nothing significant. But probably the biggest one that everybody will be able to take advantage of is the fact that you get 2 extra draws on the Monst the Gacha Didora card. Instead of 10 flips, you will get 12, and this applies to everybody once the campaign here is active. So somebody like me who doesn't spend a single cent on this game, you will be able to take advantage of those 2 extra flips. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, and if you see these benefits as something, and I guess the other one that might be helpful is the fact that you're if you get a my spot and it is plusable, then I believe it is guaranteed to be plussed. I believe so. That's always a nice thing, especially for us in the States, or not in Japan, sorry, who don't have it, can't access this nice feature. Anyways, this will start on the 12th of October. Now we are getting a new Bakuzetsu quest. It is going to be Doomsday, and Doomsday looks pretty nice, and they got a cute little cat too. Doomsday will be debuting next week, so don't you have a week to prepare. But of course, this is the Bakuzetsu level difficulty, so you know what that means. Of course, Treasure 9 will be coming for Doomsday here. Once you clear a Doomsday quest, then you will be presented 9 weak points. One of them is real. If you can find it, you will get all of the items on the left. Otherwise, you'll just get them one by one until you hit it, the jackpot. Once you hit the jackpot, you'll also get this nice good job stamp featuring Doomsday there, if that is something you like. And of course, with the advent of a new one, the last one will go away. The Deus Idae Treasure 9 will be ending soon. His last appearance with Treasure 9 will be the 13th of October, which is going to be this weekend, so be careful about that. And I think on the first time I called it deserts, I guess, if we're going to play on the word with the Sakyu, right, which is dooms, and the fact that the Q is like for the Kyuden, like palace. So I think let's just switch it to Uncharted Dunes rather than Uncharted Deserts, because deserts should be Sabaku, right? So let's go with Dunes, since it is, I'm pretty sure it is a pun on the fact that you could also call Dunes Sakyu, right? Using a different kanji. So if you missed it, this is exactly the same as Uncharted Lands. You might as well, we could keep the name the same, it doesn't really matter. 10 stages per set, clear all the stages in a set to move on to the next set next month. And rinse and repeat. However, one new thing that comes with this, of course, is a skip feature, and this skip feature is only applicable for people who have missed out on completing a set. If you have fallen behind, this is your catch-up mechanic now. There was zero way to catch up in the Uncharted Lands. This one is a little bit nicer. If you happen to get busy for a month or two, you will be able to exchange your reward, which is normally a super type scroll, for this skip ticket. And the skip ticket will allow you to catch up one full stage, so that you can hopefully play with the big boys at the end. Now, of course, this only applies to people who have skipped or who have missed finishing a set. So if you are diligent, this actually does nothing for you. So if you got to the top last time. Now, we do of course have this new reward, this soul key. Getting this soul key will allow you a 3rd badge slot, which is quite valuable. So this is something that you're going to want to stay on top of and not missing out. And here's just a refresher of the rewards that you can get from the Uncharted Dunes. You got some orbs sprinkled there, you got some soul points, which are nice, but of course we still get that nice reward of clearing all 10 stages gets you a guaranteed new 6-star monster. Glad to see that is still around. And of course, that key, the soul key, you're not gonna get it every time. A total of 5, which kind of tells me we're probably gonna see it at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That seems logical, but we'll see. Maybe they're gonna be nicer about it than I'm giving them credit for. Now, of course, this is important. The popular vote midterm results, you have until the 14th to change your vote. So if you want to change it, you can. And of course, let's take a look at the results here. I don't think the top 5 is that surprising. Actually, I am kind of surprised Monte Cristo is all the way up there. I was not expecting that. But seeing Mana, Nightmare, Masamune, Nightmare, Mana, and Lucy in the top spots is not surprising at all. Sayonara Gravity in the 6th slot, Uri, Magia, and then of course Yakumo, right? Yakumo's, I'm not surprised, but still, like, for somebody that has been that year-end monster, still up there. And she's old, a bit on the older side now, right? Still something that you get excited for, right? So that's cool to see. An Excalibur rounds out the top 10. And then what we got? Geki, we've got number 12. Actually, I can't tell from that picture. Shoot. That's kind of embarrassing. 13 is Anastasia and then Nail, and of course we get our non-humanoid exclusive Sing Guilty. Cool to see him in that 15th slot. And then what? We've got 16 is one of the newer ones too, right? I mean, not knowing this off the top of my head is kind of embarrassing. So, let's see. Yeah, Gekkarojin. Yeah, Gekkarojin. Interesting. Yeah, 12 is Luminous, also one of the newer ones, right? So, that explains why it's just lost from my brain. But the Nostradamus, High Toku Pistols, right? Getting some love in the Monster Freak event. And then Klimt. Yeah, Klimt has definitely some use, as does Mito Koen there in the 20th slot. But of course, you got to be careful. The ones at the end have the biggest chance of falling out or in. And who knows really how close the votes are. A notable missing character that has been, just hovering around the top ranks is of course somebody like Alice or Arthur. And I think one big reason why they're not here anymore is the fact that the voting method, right? Before we had to go onto a separate page, and that was in order alphabetically, Japanese wise. And both Arthur and Alice comes on. I guess it comes on top in English as well, but right comes first. So people see it like, oh, okay, I'll vote for them, and that's why they were always perennial top 20. But you can see that they're completely gone, and not even in the top 30, right? So good to see, to be honest. So then the question is, okay, well, let's take a look at that band from let's look at 18 through 23, right? These are probably your best candidates of going in or out of the top 20. And that's going to be crucial because a lot of people will be focusing on the top 20 as their votes. And for me, I would love to see both Klimt and Mito Koen stay in, because I have neither of them. So I am probably going to change my vote to one of those two so that I can keep them in the top 20 as much as possible, because you can see pretty big hitters are lined up in, honestly, 21 through 24, right? Pandora with her impending Transcension card. Transcension card, right? Like, that is basically happening soon, right? People were ready for that to happen at Monst Freak, but it didn't. Solomon, strong character again. When she blows up into the new form, that's gonna be insane too. And then Memory, also quite strong and very useful in many ways. Of course, Gabby is just popular in general. So honestly, any coordinated push from either of these sides could drop any of those characters in the border on the bubble there. So up to you to defend your vote. Like anybody else, honestly, is gonna be safe. So if you want to improve your chances to get these, element exclusive monsters like Klimt and Mito, right? Then consider readjusting your vote for these characters so that they do not drop off. I don't think anybody above, honestly, probably 14, 15 is a safe borderline. I don't know the vote count. I could be just talking garbage, but in my opinion, it's those ones right on the border that the votes count, right? They're your Pennsylvanias here. Sorry. Anyways, there's your rankings. Still a lot to go, so let's keep going. The collab is about to end in about 3-4 days. So that of course means we're gonna get a new event. On the 16th, we start with the Space Opera group. We've got Don Giovanni, Tulandot, and Aida as our characters. First, let's start with Don Giovanni here in the fire element. Bounce Paladin speed with Minesweeper M, anti-block, anti-speed down wall, and strike shot turn charge M. Got a bash and a white blast explosion as strike shot. And his bump combo, and speed up along with bubbly gift. And I believe in the Discord channel, Destiny, right, was saying that these are all garden characters. So you might be able to see them getting some nice use in high difficulty quests. Next up, and by the way, they also look pretty cool in terms of their art, right? Turandot as well looks really nice. Let's take a look at her skill set here. Bounce, Paladin Blast, Anti-Gravity Barrier, Super Anti-Transfer Wall, Vital Killer, Strike Shot, Turn Reducer. Then on the gauge you got Anti-Block and Repeat Hit Killer. Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up, and then we'll give touch-friendly units Bubbly Mode for a set amount of turns. Remember, Bubbly Mode will decrease the deceleration rate of the characters as they hit walls and other enemies. Bump Combo, Super Round Spark, and shows it to Tribe Pulse. So, there you go. And last but not least, we have Aida here in the light element. She is a bounce demi-human balance type with anti-damage wall, anti-transport wall, Demon Mancer Killer EL, Ethereal Dragon Killer EL. That's a quad killer EL, which is always nice to see. Bump combo, sorry, not bump combo. The gauge is anti-block and wall strike shot turn reducer, and the strike shot itself is speed power up, and then she will go through walls while following up with a meteor attack to all hit enemies, which scales based on the amount you hit. Bump combo, energy ball, and all enemy pierce split shot. So like I said, somebody commented that they do have some potential in the garden, so maybe a gacha event that you keep your eyes on. Now, of course, if one or more of those characters caught your eye and you really want them, you can purchase a special pack for this event, which costs 4,900 yen, but guarantees you one of those 3 new characters along with 50 orbs for your troubles. This will be available for the duration of the event, so up to you to decide if it is worth it or not. And here are your event characters for the next event. We've got Katito here in the light element, and we've got Doraspora in the water, and we've got Shianejama in the wood element as your farmables. Speaking of the farmable event quests, if you happen to be clearing any of the 3 new events that are showing up with this event, any of these quests that show up with this new event, if you are bringing a monster, that would end up getting 2 chests or more in the final results screen here. One of those will be guaranteed to be a boss drop, which does make your life farming a whole lot easier. So I love this campaign, so it'll be nice. Now, they did announce that Ridora Hime from last year, the 10th year anniversary character, hopefully you haven't forgot about Waman here for the 11th anniversary, but Ridora Hime will be coming back, and why that's going to be exciting is the next slide. Keusa is going to be coming with the 10th year anniversary revival, and of course that means EXP boost chance. basically, when you run the stage, there's a chance you'll see this lovely bunny invade. When that bunny is taken down, he will give you a huge EXP multiplier at the end of the stage. Now, there's one thing you can do to improve the chances of seeing Chaosa here, and that is to bring any of the current, or not the current, the upcoming event monsters in your party. If you have at least one in your party, bringing more does not do anything, just have at least one will increase the chances and possibly the count that you see of Chaosa on that stage. So, pretty cool. Now remember, you are playing this stage, but you need to bring the monsters from the upcoming event to help increase the appearance rates. Got it? Okay. Now, it is this time of the month. We are getting a new Geki Jushinsai exclusive. That's going to be Sanzu here. Sanzu, and it's pretty cute. I am, of course, a fan of short hair, so I'm all on board with that. Sanzu has two forms, of course, since she is an exclusive limited, but her debut will be in just a few more days. On the 12th of October, you'll be able to roll on the gacha to try and get Sanzu here. Now, let's take a look at her two forms. First form is the fairy woman, I guess. She basically, the equivalent of the person who is rowing on the river Styx, right? Something like that. So ferryman. So let's take a look at her abilities here. We've got a Pierce, Demi-Human Blast, Mind Super L, Mind Light Element Killer, Weak Point Killer, and Drain. On the gauge you have Super Anti-Warp, Super Anti-Speed Down Wall, and Strike Shot Turn Charge. Strike Shot Speed and Power Up, and Speed Up and Power Up anytime she hits either a Speed Up wall or a Speed Down wall. So either way, if it's plus or minus, it'll count, but every time she touches that, she'll get a boost in power. Bump combo is Copy and Super Power Ride. Next up, we have the Sender form, Okurite, and that is going to be here. Pierce, Demi-Human Blast, all of this is on the main, so no gauge for her in this form. Super Mind Super, Anti-Block, Magic Circle Boost, Anti-Transfer Wall, and Bump Combo Boost M. Strike Shot is Activate Bump Combo Bits for a set amount of turn, right? Those little orange things will be floating around her, and those will also activate these two bump combos, which is the Super Dunk Laser EL and All Enemy Super Poison Meteor. So we'll see where Sanzu will shine. She certainly will somewhere, and we'll see how much of a must-have she will or will not be. Now, of course, when we get a new exclusive monster, we do have alternate Strike Shot voices available for them on the next 3 Monster Strike days. We're just finishing today's Monster Strike days, so you didn't have a chance to get here. So starting the 20th, 30th, and the 10th of November will be your opportunities to pick up alternate Strike Shot voices for Sanzu here. And before we wrap up for today, we are going to take a look at a new Jushinka Kai. It's going to be Shimasa Yoshihiro here in the wood element. Here's his skill set. Here's Bounce Samurai Super Power. Main is simple anti-damage wall with super anti-wind. On the gauge, anti-block. And then the connect skill, you've got anti-speed down wall, counter killer L, and status effect recovery. Requires, I'm not sure. I feel like I did not update that because I'm just playing it in my head and I feel like I don't remember updating that. So there's a good chance that this is just copy pasted from last time. Yeah, because it's not a paladin, so it's 2 or more non-samurai or non-power type. The structure was right, but the actual detail there was wrong. So you need 2 or more non-samurai class monsters or 2 or more non-power type monsters in the team. Strike Shot is... Did I do this too? No, this is wrong too. Sorry. Let's do this on the fly, right? Turn to Pierce. Heal, own, status effects. And speed, power up. There you go. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I'll have to post a fix for that in the Discord and the Twitter afterwards. There you go. That is Shimasa here. We'll see where he's useful or not. I don't know. And then just a quick thing for anybody who's in Japan. There's going to be a special Juicy Fest with a collab with Family Mart, one of the convenience stores in Japan. One of the nice ones. Actually, they're all nice. Basically, it's going to be a combination with the Monst feature. Basically, when you collect coins, you'll be able to collect something called Juicy Coins. Basically, they have one of the very nice fried chicken just hot snacks that they have in the convenience stores. They're going to be coins. You'll get standard ones and you'll have golden ones. And these coins will be exchangeable for goods, as you can see here. Everything on the left side is with regular Juicy Coins. The ones on the right require you to get the gold coins. Now, for those of you who are out of Japan, I think you should still be able to get coins through your My Spot. But of course, it's going to be really difficult to get golden coins, because the way you can reliably get golden coins is by going to a Family Mart, Monst. So you can get one guaranteed by going to a Family Mart stop, and this is something that refreshes every 10 minutes too, so you can just flip away if you happen to be like right next to a Family Mart. You're set. I'm jealous. Anyways, we'll see if we'll be able to take advantage of it outside of the US, like I said, with our My Spot, but otherwise we're just going to be out of luck with all of these rewards, which kind of sucks, but I guess that's life. Anyways, that's it for today. Next news will be the same time as usual next week on the 17th, and here are next week's lucky monsters. So yeah, I think that's it. So if you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing below. I'm actually really tired today, so I apologize for the mistake early, and if you don't, probably wasn't 100% right now, so it's not as hot anymore, which makes me happy, but anyways, haven't been sleeping well the last few days, that's fine. Where was I? If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment below. ENGMonst on Twitter/X, and of course the Discord channel, link in the description below. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Until next time.